What's up, SNA Assassinators? This is Super Ninja Austin back here with another video, and this is the wrestling news video on April 5th, 2025 for you all today, and we're going to be talking about the wildest and intriguing wrestling news stories and rumors that you assassinators need to know. And yeah, and it's going to be from the WrestleZone article, including CM Punk reveals the favor Paul Heyman owes him on WWE SmackDown, and big grudge match announced for WrestleMania 41, which we probably already know what that was, considering what they've been announcing on SmackDown. And you got a tag team gauntlet decides who's going to be Liv and Raquel's latest tag team opponents at WrestleMania 41. Man, there's so many WrestleMania 41 build-up news and SmackDown news from yesterday in general. But Kevin Owens announces his neck injury, which caused the cancellation of his match against Randy Orton in LA. The challenger for the United States champion has been revealed from last night's SmackDown, and Street Profits new number one contenders for their tag team championship, which likely is probably going to be WrestleMania 41. John Cena will make history at WrestleMania 41 will make history at WrestleMania, but not for the reason you think. That's what it says, and much more. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the post notification bell for more of SNA's videos, and subscribe on his other channel at SNA Entertainment. Link is in the description box below. And thank you very much in advance. And I'm gonna start off with the first story. Is CM Punk finally reveals the favor, the moment we all been waiting for. What was exactly the favor Paul Heyman owes his best friend and his former client, the Chick Magnet himself, and that is Mr. Chick Magnet Punk, or what Seth Rollins would like to call him, cancer making Punk, I guess you could say, but that's for only the haters out there. That's not a CM Punk fan. But if you're a CM Punk fan, I would say call him Chick Magnet Punk, which I believe that's what he would we prefer as. And if you can't remember that, then just say Cookie Monster Punk, because he likes the character of Sesame Street, Cookie Monster, as well. But anyways, we got CM Punk has finally revealed the favor that Paul Heyman owes him during tonight's. This probably been released since last night, but last night's episode of Friday Night SmackDown. The last evening's episode of WWE SmackDown took place in Chicago, which is the hometown of CM Punk, and he opened up the show and was interrupted by his longtime best friend and former manager, Paul Heyman. The reasoning was simple enough. And Heyman wants to know what the favor is that Punk wants from him. And hopefully I don't get a strike for this, but I'm gonna show you a video about the favor, which we when I'm asking the favor is. But here's the video of right after he asks what exactly the favor that he owes him, and here you go.
Because Roman Reigns is gonna be here, and he's pissed off about enough as it is, and you don't know what happens when the tribal chief. Have you ever heard of his father Sika? Do you know what happens when these Samoans get angry?
Did you say he's not here?
He's in training camp for WrestleMania, and he,
as he should be. And listen, as much as I think the favor is none of his business, I do think it's going to affect him a little bit. I would like to tell him to his face when I tell you. So why don't you let me and all my friends know when Big Chief decides to show up?
And anyways, it says right here, Punk said he would tell Heyman later in the show once Roman Reigns graced them with his presence during the second hour. Heyman confirmed to Byron Saxton that no matter what favor Punk is asking of him, the answer is yes. anything. And like, and then like in the closing minutes like of the show, like we finally got our answer. Like yeah, Punk reveals to Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins that Paul Heyman will be in his corner at WrestleMania. And Reigns tells Heyman to tell Punk no, Heyman tells Reigns he can't do that. And Punk attacks Reigns, and he backs Heyman into the corner and hits him with a GTS, which you can see right here on this video, which I did talk about. Yes,
I'm gonna force you.
I'll say maybe it is specifically with him being in his corner at WrestleMania, but I think the full favor is to become his wise man. Anyways, here's the video of it right here.
I'm gonna force you out of your comfort zone. I'm gonna force you to deal with us. Because at WrestleMania, in the main event, in my corner, your wise man, my best friend, Paul Heyman.
That's the favor? You understand he loves me, right? He needs me. What?
Thank you so
I
much.
saved him.
Even
if I let him, he wouldn't.
And it says right here that this is certainly like an interesting development that adds like another layer of intrigue, like to the night one of main of the main of of the main event of WrestleMania 41. You can check out like the latest news on which matches are scheduled to be on the show, which we're gonna venture that right now. We're just gonna look at the real quickly, like what's gonna be on night one and night two so far. But before I get into that, I want to ask you this question: what was your reaction? Like I just said yesterday, about CM Punk wanting Paul Heyman to be at this corner at WrestleMania, but I think the favor of that is gonna be more than just that, in it, wanting him to be his wise man, which I'm probably looking into a bit too further, but at the same time, it makes sense. Why won't it be for one off? It'll be a one off, when it's gonna be starting at WrestleMania and it's gonna continue to be into that scenario, of him being ditching Roman for Punk, yeah. But let me know down in the comment section right down below. And that was CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins that were on the video. Them three, because they are gonna fight each other at WrestleMania in the triple threat match. But which is gonna be like a world championship worthy kind of match. Considering these three are former world champions and main eventers. So it'll make sense that they hit the main event spot, into that reasoning, which we're gonna finally see Punk have his first WrestleMania main event. Some tells me it's still not gonna be his last, because we could potentially main event another Mania, but the next time probably as champion. Because just because this is satisfyingly enough, that doesn't stop him from competing for championship gold. And that's probably going to be exactly the case, right after he takes care of the Roman problem. But anyways, we got some news about like what's gonna be night 1 and night 2. And as a matter of fact, maybe I should write them down while I make my little prediction segment, like when it's the WrestleMania Friday. Where is yeah. Okay, according to a source from WrestleVotes, like that they posted on social media, it said on night 1 we will be seeing I'll say give it about 5 years and maybe he probably will. But on night 1 we got you got Punk. We got Punk versus Reigns versus Rollins. And we got Gunther versus Uso. You all know him as main event Jey Uso. Like Owens versus Orton. Owens. Likely canceled. And Charlotte versus Tiffany on night 1. Which is likely going to open the show. Tiffany likely the opener. And then we got night 2. And on night 2, we got Cena versus Rhodes for sure. Belair versus Ripley versus Sky. And Styles versus Paul. And wherever that comes up, like, yeah, that be on night 1 and night 2. We'll probably have an update for that. But yeah, on night 1, we got CM Punk versus Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins in the main event of that night, while Jey Uso will take on Gunther, like, for the World Heavyweight Championship. The likely canceled match will be Randy Orton taking on Kevin Owens, and Charlotte Flair versus Tiffany Stratton, which could likely open night 1. If not, yeah, Jey Uso versus Gunther. Like, but I think it'll be Charlotte versus what's her name, Tiffany Stratton. And we got night 2, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Obviously, the main event of night 2. And Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's World Championship. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. And someone just tells me probably be like Jade Cargill versus Naomi, and LA Knight versus what's his name, Jacob Fatu on this night. And the night 1 we'll do the Intercontinental Championship multi-man match. Like, just nitpicking here until they confirm some stuff, but until then, we're just gonna continue speculating. And I think they should do the WWE Tag Team Championship maybe on night, I'll say, what's more interesting? I'll say night 2, like, because then those tag team. I mean, I'll say with the United States Championship that should be, and then the World Tag Team Championships maybe on night 1, and then same with the Women's Tag Team Championships, and yeah, but there's still more build up to more matches on the rivalries in the foreseeable future. But let me know in the comments below, like, which of these what match is going to be added at WrestleMania, and if and what night is going to be taking place, night 1 or night 2. Let me know in the comments. But moving on, we got big grudge match has finally been announced, like, for WrestleMania 41, and the rivalry between Jade Cargill and Naomi will get to clear the air, like, on the biggest stage of them all, like, as the pair will face off at WrestleMania 41. Like, the match, like, was officially confirmed last night on SmackDown, like, when Cargill attacked Naomi, who had tried calling Jade out. Like, security quickly, like, broke the pair up, causing Cargill to go ballistic, like, and take them all. This forced Nicholas the Ridiculous Aldis, that was not quite ridiculous, more likely what's it called, like, what's the word I'm thinking of, like, was more miraculous, I guess you could say, like, and yeah, and say there was only like one solution, like, and that is WrestleMania, and then and it's unclear, like, as of yet, like, on what night the pair will face off, but the but with like the match, like, confirmed, like, the WrestleMania 41 matches, like, are as follows. Like, we got Jade Cargill versus Naomi, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul, the women's tag team championship match between Liv Morgan and Raquel, like which they take on whoever wins the number one contenders match next week on in this women's gauntlet match on SmackDown, and the United States Championship between LA Knight versus Jacob Fatu. And we got the Women's World Championship, which is the champ Io Sky will take on Bianca Belair, and probably likely Rhea Ripley into a triple threat. We got Io and we got the triple threat main event night one match between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and along with whoever Paul Heyman's going to be aside with, which could be CM Punk in versus Seth Rollins in the triple threat match. Women's WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton taking on Charlotte Flair, defending her title, and main event Jey Uso will take on the World Heavyweight Champion Gunther for the title. And you got the undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, the champion, will defend against John Cena. But and it says right here, stay tuned to WrestleZone for more information on WrestleMania 41 and all its matches. What match do you think is going to be on the card for WrestleMania 41? And what do you think what's going to be on the cards on night one, night two, which we all know that and night one's gonna have Punk versus Rollins versus Reigns, while night two have John Cena versus Cody Rhodes, and also and probably likely the Women's World Championship triple threat match between Bianca Ripley and Sky's gonna be night two. Night one's gonna probably be Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton, and night one's gonna have probably main event Jey Uso against Gunther, and night two will have AJ Styles and Logan Paul. But let me know down in the comment section right down below, which leads up into our next angle we're going to talk about the women's tag team situation, and that they will do a gauntlet to decide who's going to be the challengers of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez at WrestleMania 41. Next week on Friday Night SmackDown, a women's tag team gauntlet match will be held to determine who will face off the current reigning defending women's tag team champions, even though they only held the titles for like a month or two, but still, I like to give the champions that moniker and name, to describe them. But the match was confirmed during Friday's episode of WWE SmackDown. The winner will then move on to challenge Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez for the belts at WrestleMania. According to WWE, the teams in the gauntlet will include Katana Chance and Kaden Carter, women's intercontinental champion Lyra Valkyria and her new partner Bayley, the team of Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark, wherever they're known as now, since that their leaders no longer in the in this alliance, known as PFC, and BFAB and Mi Chin, Alpha Fire and Piper Niven, and Natalia and Maxine Dupree. And who do you think is going to be the winner to be determined as the challenger of Liv and Raquel? Please let me know in the comment section right down below. But elsewhere, for SmackDown, Cody Rhodes will make a thunderous return to the show, along with Rey Fenix, will also be in action yet again, going up against Humberto Carrillo, and Damian Priest will go face to face with the Scottish Warrior or psychopath Drew McIntyre, and the conspicuous by her absence is Alexa Bliss, who many believe would challenge Liv and Raquel at WrestleMania. After what went down at Elimination Chamber, I wouldn't be surprised if Alexa Bliss will cost whoever that's in the match, like the matches, like with Alexa Bliss just completely demolishing everybody in that's involved. Like in and then this is where she'll probably be the the next number one contender for the women's tag team championships. With her, like we'll explain, she'll have a partner, but you'll probably already know like who that may be. But wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But she'll probably won't be revealed until the day of WrestleMania. And then that's when we can see like who exactly the partner is for the biggest show of the year. But anyways, but yeah, that's just my fantasy booking here. But y'all can have y'all's opinions in the comments. Like, I mean, like if the plans are still are Alexa Bliss like taking on Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan with her partner of her own, which we probably already know is their long time tag team partner since the women's tag team champions have been existing in WWE in this modern age, and that is Nikki Cross. But yeah, we're just gonna see if that's gonna be the case. If it's not, like I'm not gonna mind how the women's tag team champion match is gonna be. It's just that I really want to see Alexa Bliss finally have a moment at WrestleMania. Like with her last time she had a moment was not in front of a crowd, which was like 5 years ago in 2020, like when she was teaming with Nikki Cross, like to defeat the Kabuki Warriors in that year's WrestleMania 36. But moving on, we got Kevin Owens like announces his neck that will require surgery on WWE SmackDown. Kevin Owens will unfortunately be missing WrestleMania 41 due to his neck injury, like that required surgery. Like during last night's episode of WWE SmackDown, the superstar who was set to face off against Randy Orton confirmed he'd be backing out like of the show. Like the reason Owens like said like is that he's been dealing with a neck injury like for the last 4 months. Like the superstar didn't like know what was wrong, like, but he uh he doctors like uh, recently like figured it out, like, and it would require the surgery like to fix it. Like in a clearly emotional Owens like said that he was glad to be able to come out to the ring. He said he was upset, like wouldn't be able to face Orton, like, but like even more upset because like he's unsure like of how long he'd be out. Like it's unclear exactly like what Owens' injury is, like, but reports like from earlier like Friday noted that the injury was a significant one, due to the nature of the injury. Like there is no timeable set for his return. Yeah. Also because they haven't the surgery hasn't been performed yet. But it says stay tuned to WrestleZone for more informations and updates like of Owens' injury, like and WrestleMania status as it becomes available. But what are your thoughts on this unsurely like injury that's gonna likely not gonna let him compete at WrestleMania 41? And if so, like, do you think this is a very unfortunate like mishap that happened like to the prize fighter? Let me know down in the comment section right down below. I want to give all my apologetic messages to Kevin Owens and Randy Orton and everybody in WWE involved in this to this match, and everybody in WWE that's been looking forward to this match, and the WWE universe and the assassinators that all wanted to watch this match like to unfold at the biggest showcase event, which would have likely could have been at WrestleMania 41. But moving on, we got LA Knight, like, and we finally see who's we got some LA Knight news and find out like who's exactly his United States Championship challenger has finally been revealed. Like, and it says LA Knight, or the challenger for LA Knight for his WWE United States Championship at WrestleMania 41 has been set. Last night on WWE SmackDown, which I'm getting plenty of news videos from WWE, plenty of news stories. I mean, on this video from SmackDown, and it says Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman went in the most brutal brawl war that you could possibly ever seen two behemoths have ever done before. Like I probably mentioned, like on my my SmackDown review video. The winner of their match would determine who would face off against Knight, and ended like in the ultimate chaotic fashion. As you can see, like some of the highlights of the match on the on this video right here, like as you can see onto this video between the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu and the monster of all monsters Braun Strowman.
Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman's been in complete control the last 3 or 4 minutes, attacking Fatu with steel chairs, and now he's got him up on top of the crate. He is up high on top of the crate at the edge of that lower bowl.
Strowman may be unbeatable.
Wait, that's in a back body drop? I meant to say a suplex.
Suplex from
He
there.
went right into these piles of tables, yeah.
Can you believe what we're witnessing in Chicago?
Which that was very insane, wasn't it? He suplexed him on those piles of tables right off top of those box crates. Like, good. Yeah, like that to get this very holy sugar honey iced tea extreme moment. Like for this, there's no DQ stipulated match like in this last man standing match, but throughout like the match, like both superstars like performed some major spots, like including one where like Strowman sent both like men flying through like the security barricade, like, and eventually the match like spilled out like into the crowd, like where Strowman like and Fatu both went off a stack of road cases like through like a table. Like in the end, like the match made itself like back into like the ring, like, and Fatu ended things by putting Strowman through a table in the corner, like with a vicious hip attack. Like I mentioned, but without the vicious part, he hit him with this like this massive, I'll say this massive, devastating hip attack or something like that. But yeah, like both men like went through went both men like went through out to the table like with but Fatu got up just in time like to avoid the count out. Like and Strowman couldn't though like end the match, like ended with a Fatu win, like and trip to WrestleMania 41. Which you can see right here onto this video.
Of Jacob Fatu, this cold, violent barbarian, grows further by the week. Jacob Fatu is heading to WrestleMania to challenge the United States champion, LA Knight.
Wait, that was too good. That was just too good.
I don't think I can take something like that every week.
Okay, why are they showing John Cena versus Cody Rhodes?
Transpired between Cody Rhodes and John Cena this.
I don't understand this right now. But what are your thoughts on Jacob Fatu being number one contenders yet again? I'm gonna ask, and do you think this is the perfect opponent for them to fight? And he's the perfect opponent for LA Knight to fight. Let me know in the comment section right down below. But let's move on. We got some Street Profits news. Like and we find out who their new number one contenders are, and they finally been revealed, from last night's SmackDown. The Street Profits, officially, have their challengers set, and it's none other than the Motor City Machine Guns, in a match tonight on WWE SmackDown. The Motor City Machine Guns went up against DIY. The winner would face off against the Street Profits for their titles. Excuse me for a moment. It's all right.
get a little belchy. Get baby belchy. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, thank you, baby. One more. It's a big old person.
Oh, do you like Uncle June? Like Uncle Jesse Jackson? Like Uncle Secretary Johnson? Yeah. I really like orange. Sorry. I really like orange. Oh. The you films, oh, uh, what's the more? No. Oh. The assassin.
We're DoorDashing, Trey. Mommy got approved to DoorDash. So me and Mommy gonna make money because God orders that people have like we used to do. So, you went to Subway? Subway's good. Ow! Ow! You hurt my back. That's what I think you were. Ah! It's actually this is the back. And your baby missed you. I can see you calling him, and he kept singing it. Yeah. Oh, wait, wait. Yeah. It's who I think it is. He said, where am I? Oh. We missed you. We all missed you. What's the matter, Trey? Oh, maybe we missed Trey. We said, Trey, come back. Stop staying away. That's so cute. He'll love it. there too, but I was your brother's back. That's right. Yeah, your big brother's back. Wanna go see him? What's your big boy? I got to see you. He said, yeah. This is good. Hey. This is what we just said. They came out of his mouth. Yeah. Hey. Your son just said yes. I said, you want to go see your brother Trey? And he smiled. He said, he's been smiling the whole time. Yeah. You go working. You go working, baby. Yeah, mom and dad were excited. They deliver people's food from the grocery store and restaurants. Yeah.
If he asks me how
Trey, you. He wanted to see you. He's looking on the couch. That's how I know he wanted to see you. You see him? Yeah, that's your daddy. It's your brother. It's your brother, Bernie Bird.
All right, assassinators, I'm back here. And let's continue on to the podcast. Oh yeah, I did like 2 different times. Yeah.
He burped again.
They both again. Oh snap! Yeah.
Hurry up, too. It was on a pause for 30 minutes on DoorDash. So better hurry up and log back in.
Okay, no problem.
What's it called?
Yes, sir.
okay.
Is he all right?
Has he? That's cute.
I like this show. Yeah.
That is cute.
That's very cute.
If he starts coughing and like choking or something, just lift him up.
Okay, I'll follow you.
Should I go to this place where I'm processing?
Yeah. Yeah, it hurts to go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see that today.
Yeah, you can hold on.
They stopped the rip there from Wicked Moon.
Yeah.
There's more seats for 6:30. Yeah, we were driving this black car. It was trying not to trying not to get pulled over.
Exactly. But at the same time, we can't.
We got expired tags
Exactly.
and he's insurance.
And the infinite show gonna come to that. Yeah.
Somebody was gonna work.
Exactly. So I can take care of it.
You think you'll have it on Monday so we don't get kicked out?
Yeah. I should have it on Monday. Yeah, it's like 100% ready. Yeah. I'm gonna have a backup plan about Joe Victor. It's like, if one thing goes, I fall off on you.
You'll be able to go get it.
Yeah.
We ran out, go back and work like that.
Hold it there right now. Here you go. You're welcome. Yeah.
If it's really slow, then yeah, we'll go do that blue. Oh, this is 6:30. This is 3:30. Like the vacuum cleaner, the vacuum. Yeah, it is the back robot. How much you held out that way? It's like a little hooker for that. Yeah, and it is the vacuum cleaner. Oh. The baby was little, three things down the front, stick the front inside. Boy, he was $4 continue. Like we used to do, we're having delivery drivers. That's what we're doing. That's what we did. Look at this stuff. Get the right up. You ain't got to like your big brother. Your big brother trained you like that. Wow. That will feel comfortable. Julie Trey's gonna DoorDash with us for a little bit. Don't rough. Beauty. You okay, baby? Is you okay?
I see my baby.
Want to see your baby, baby? Is that your big brother? Yeah. Thank you. That's I hope that was too hard. What, you got the carrot talking to me? Yes. Yeah, you dang on something. I definitely like a few days. Yeah. I mean, even though like the 2 days ago, they changed his grandpa. Yeah. But we still was used to them already. Is he okay? Is he okay when he lays like that, babe?
I sent them with the toothbrush and I'll brush teeth and
Is he okay? I got him laying like that. He was doing fine. Yeah, he was laying.
yeah, you just have to make sure it doesn't fall off.
Yeah, make sure he don't fall off. Right, yeah.
But yeah.
Is that your brother? That's your baby brother? That's your big brother? It was so playful like that all the whole time. Yeah. Like, you were like, with your brother, like, am I mommy? You like the outfit you had that little Julie had on too. Like, yeah, it's not comfortable. But you just like. Yeah, he was chilling there. Walking the flat wheels and just chilling in the room. I'm driving to like, say, I mean, what's the blower? Yeah, he's walking on 21st Street. Aren't they driving around Walmart? Yeah, he do that. Supposed to be the bright colors of the big massive cake. What the heck? He's smiling. He's smiling over that. They had yeah. I know it's yeah, he's bad. Yeah, but smiling like it's the deal like yeah, I got a bus Uncle Jimmy, and I like the way he's twisted. Are you doing all right? It's very cute. Yeah, it's very stylish. My back hurts, but like, hey, whatever I did to it. Trey, pull your little pants up. Hey, sign up for Grubhub and Uber Eats. Sign up for Grubhub and Uber Eats. Come on, come make some money. I bet yeah, don't be like that, Trey. Oh, we gotta go make $100.
But soon enough.
Back in like the latest like 2 hours, we were trying to make it an hour. Dropping off like 2 hours. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. Yeah, the day will be perfect. Great with Uncle Jimmy. That's like that. What y'all? We wanna have one of these. We get a bit of. What about these? Uncle, after they well, this is up for you. like the little cake and a mask. Yeah. I was doing it, got this for like $20. Like, not each, but altogether, like, I ordered it at Walmart. It has a pretty cool signal, like, but upper SNA here, it's awesome. Oh, you got turkey, you got bread, you got brisket, you got turkey, green, yellow, orange, you name it. You got all the colors of the rainbow. Now I don't got. Oh snap! Sorry. Oh. Is that the Birdmobile? It's the little red car, and then the black, this black and blue purple car, and the half wheel. Oh. 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 Get it. Is that the black Austin truck? It's okay. Yeah, finish up with the video. You can finish.
All right, assassinators, I'm back here. Anyways, back to the review video. It says uh, in a match match last night on SmackDown, like Motor City Machine Guns like went up against DIY. The winner would face off against the Street Profits for the WWE Tag Team titles, and it was a brawl from the start, like towards the end of the match. Like, however, Tommaso Ciampa was the caught trying to pin Saban, like don't like with his feet like on the top rope, like, and it says the referees caught it like in it, and then in the ensuring chaos, like Ciampa was throwing like into an exposed turnbuckle, like and had been opened like up like the heart. Opened up like this knockout. Like allowed Saban to quickly roll him up for the win. Like in the aftermath, like of the match, like the duo went over the to ringside where the Profits were like to taunt. WWE SmackDown results like of a full of review grades like card like for April 4th of 2024. I mean 2025. I mean, like in if you click on the link down below. But what are your thoughts on to the Motor City Machine Gun being the next number one contenders match? And when do you think they're gonna have their WWE Tag Team title match against the Street Profits? Which that was something I was speculating even on even last night when I was reviewing SmackDown. But yeah, do you think it's gonna be WrestleMania? Do you think it's gonna be next week? Do you think it's gonna be the week after that? 2 weeks on the WrestleMania SmackDown, or even WrestleMania itself, which some tells me it could be Mania. But I can't believe the Showcase of the Immortals is exactly 14 days away. That's insane. I remember it was like a couple months away. But excuse me for a moment. Oh, the baby needs to be carried up. Oh, we're just being a little lonely. Don't worry, Uncle SNA is gonna be good. He's gonna enjoy it. Oh, it's all right. It's all right. That will. Do you like the superheroes? Marvel Claw. 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 The Man of Claw. Oh, no worries. Oh. Oh. Oh, you got sweetest thing that Uncle SNA's ever seen. Yeah, yeah,
You're so cute. You're the cutest thing in the world. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. How we felt it, baby. Oh, oh, be careful. I love you, sweetie. Thanks. Oh, oh, you don't want Uncle Leslie. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, oh. Need to do stuff like that. I love things. You alright? It's alright. So young man. Some of them baby. No, man. Her name's Ellen. Ellen! You want to continue watching the Bat Show, the Batman? and this, and they're talking super vehicles. Yo, Junior,
Okay, as I was saying, one moment.
come on, baby.
Yeah, we're in today's video where John Cena could make history, but not the way you, for the reasons you probably think it is. It says John Cena is set to challenge Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 41 and will make history in the process. Even if Cena leaves WrestleMania without his 17th World Championship, he'll still make history later. Like, yeah, this month at the Showcase of the Immortals, like as pointed out by wrestling stats of info on social media, like April 20th, John Cena will become the first WWE star to challenge for the WWE championship, like 10 different WrestleMania events. Like these 10 WrestleMania match includes like in WrestleMania 20 when he challenged the Big Show. Like the same 7-foot whale that's working in the gorilla position in AEW with Anthony Khan these days. Like he challenged him, which he successfully defeated him for the WWE United States Championship. And the year later, in WrestleMania 21, he challenged for JBL, and he did exactly the same thing. And then WrestleMania 24, when he challenged Randy Orton alongside Triple H as a challenger for the WWE Championship in a triple threat match of WrestleMania 24. WrestleMania 25, he challenged for the World Heavyweight Championship against Edge, and the Big Show being added, making it a triple threat match. WrestleMania 26, he challenged Batista for the WWE Championship. I remember watching that live, when my brother ordered that pay-per-view back 15 years ago. I cannot believe it's 15 years. And then WrestleMania 27, he challenged The Miz for the WWE Championship. And then 2 years after that, in WrestleMania 29, he challenged The Rock for the exact same championship with a new design. And in WrestleMania 31, he challenged Rusev for the WWE United States Championship, which he was successful with those reigns, except for 27 with The Miz. And WrestleMania 39, he challenged Austin Theory for the United States Championship. He was also unsuccessful with that, which Austin Theory became the new Miz because he always keeps bragging about he defeated John Cena at WrestleMania. And now WrestleMania 41 is going to be his 10th time challenging for a championship title. He's doing good. He's been he's just still learning how to do some stuff, like watching TV and then and knowing what's in out here in this world, and stuff like that. But yeah, despite his illustrious WWE career, Cena only walked into WrestleMania as the champion 2 times. And it took place at both WrestleMania 22 and 23 back to back, from 2006 to 2007, where he defeated Triple H in 22, and then he defeated his DX partner Shawn Michaels the following year. Cody has never thought he is in his wildest dream he will be facing John Cena at WrestleMania, and especially him as being champion. And who do you think is going to walk out of Mania and Sin City as the WWE champion? And what's your thoughts on this very insane statistic with him breaking a record and making history of being the first ever WWE wrestler to challenge for a championship 10 times in his career? And what's your reaction into this? And do you think this is gonna be a double record breaking when he does face Cody Rhodes? And do you think he will face him for beat him for the WWE Championship? Also, let me know about that as well in the comment section right down below. That'll be it for today on the wildest and intriguing wrestling news and rumors that you assassinaires need to know. I would say let me know in the comments on your favorite. My favorites have to be CM Punk revealing his favor and what's his name, John Cena, making history of doing his 10th, having his 10th match at his 10th title match as the challenger, and also I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if so, please make sure to hit the big thumbs up button. Also hit the subscribe and post notification bell for more of SNA's videos. Subscribe on my other channel, SNA Entertainment. Link is in the description box below, and I'll see you guys on the AEW Collision review video where I'm talking about what is that going to go down, which we have matches the likes of Willie, not Willie, the Bastard Pack, 1/3 of the Trio Championship and representing the Death Riders is going to be Mr. Pack, and he's going to be taking on 1/3 of Rated FTR that he's representing, and that is my boy Uncle Cash the Flash. And who do you think is going to be winning to gain some momentum in their trios championship match? Let me know in the comments. Also, we got tag team action with 4 of the women that's going to be in the Owen Hart Cup tournament. Well, 4 out of the 8, I should say, between the CEO and which is Mercedes 4 Belts Monet. Will indeed be we'll be taking on. We'll be teaming for the first time, in AEW, in this dream team, I like to call it, and that is with Harley Cameron, and she'll be they'll be as a team against their respective opponents of Athena and Julia Hart. And who do you think that's going to want to beat going to be walking out as the duo victors, I guess you could say. Which duo I should say is going to be walking out victorious, like, and gain some momentum in their. I gained some momentum onto their matches, like, respective matches, I should say, on the head of that. Let me know also about that in the comments. Definitely, please let me know about that. And I will see you guys later on tonight. Hope y'all are going to have a miraculously awesome Saturday. And I'll see you next time with some more SNA content. Until you meet again, Super Ninja Austin, out of here. Bye-bye, my assassinators. Y'all take care. Peace, and see you guys on the next one.